Good evening everybody, this is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to yet another Pioneer video. In this one, we are back on Black-Green Adventures, featuring our boy Edgewall Innkeeper, Mosswood Dreadknight, and all of our other amazing adventure cards that have been feeling pretty good for us. We went 3-2 in the last league with this deck, and it feels, fine, so I just kind of wanted to get a bit more data on it, a bit more testing. In this one, we are trying out Shadow over Glissa. I know Glissa is, of course, a very powerful card that has proven to be pretty much a mainstay in most of our black-green builds, but I've been noticing that she kind of just dies quite easily to a lot of one-mana removal spells, like Fatal Push, Fiery Impulse, things like that, and can be a bit slow, a bit underwhelming in certain matchups, especially on the draw. And so I wanted to get a bit lower to the ground and have a bit better of a game one against Sacrifice and Mono Green, and of course Shadows just does just exactly that. And so I'm pretty excited to try out these 7 2-drops. I think Dreadknight and Shadow paired along together will be pretty sweet, and hopefully that could be a nice combination. We do have a lot of creatures in this deck, so we can be quite aggressive, which I really enjoy. Of course, Lovestruck Beast is kind of like our best aggressive creature, which is kind of another reason why I feel like we may not necessarily need Glissa in this build, just because we have so many creatures as is, and we can be quite aggressive. And, we do have the card advantage elsewhere with Innkeeper, with Foulmire Knight, stuff like that. That being said, though, I added a Cottage to the mana base over a second Swamp. I've been seeing there have been a couple of 5-0 lists of just regular black-green mid-range, no adventures, of course, that have been playing basically like 2 of all the main utility lands, being Locthwain, Hive, and Cottage, and then of course Boseiju and usually Takenuma, I think, as well. I think that's pretty greedy in my opinion, and they've been cutting down on, of course, basics, and then Blooming Marsh as well, I think is the main one. I think that's pretty greedy, especially in this deck where we do have Innkeeper and Thoughtseize and Foulmire Knight and Fatal Push. Blooming Marsh I feel like is really important. I could see why the other decks would be cutting on it, but even to me, like, if I were not playing Innkeeper or Foulmire Knight, I don't know, going down on Blooming Marsh still seems pretty risky to me, but who knows, it could be viable and could be a mainstay, or just have 2 Cottage, 2 Blooming Marsh, something like that. Sideboard, I am trying out a Soul Guide Lantern, which is pretty cool. Just been seeing a good amount of Phoenix. I know Hearse is probably just the better card, but I honestly really like the flexibility of Lantern. It has always been a card that I find lends well to my playstyle, and I just kind of like. Other than that, I think this is kind of all I wanted to cover. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Of course, thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you in the matches. Alright, here we are for match number 1. We are on the draw with a pretty nice hand. Only have 2 lands, but we are on the draw and have Profane Insight. I guess we do need to draw our 3rd land, but we've got a few turns here. Alright, and right off the bat we have, looks like just Rakdos Midrange, and the rest that's going to whiff here, which always feels very good. Yep, cannot take anything. Alright, so I guess let's just go green, Heart's Desire, pass turn. And they concede. Okay. Guess we'll go to game 2 then. Not really sure what that was all about. Okay. We have Invoke Despairs. We have Terror Sunder, Go Blank. Basically the cards I'm looking at. Maybe trim on Shadows, or just a bit weak, and then maybe a couple Thoughtseizes. And yeah, run it back like this. I do think that the adventure game plan with Innkeeper, Dreadknight, etc. is pretty good against mid-range, at least on paper. Yeah, I do think I like cutting Shadow. It's just not too applicable, and just dies to stomp pretty easily most of the time. Not really sure why they conceded so early though. Guess they just got frustrated after whiffing on their duress. It looks like we have to mulligan this one. It's also not very good, especially if opponent has Thoughtseize, but going down to 5 is unfortunate. Opponent kept 7 too. I guess I'm still going to mulligan though. Okay. So we could keep this. I guess I'm going to go, what, like, this? Double green or double black? I guess double black. Okay. So very good Thoughtseize, unfortunately for them. They probably take Dreadknight. Yep. Alright. Got my naked Innkeeper. Pass turn. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll just push this and swing in as a potential removal spell for Innkeeper. I think if we're going to win this game, it's going to revolve around drawing like Lovestruck Beast. Okay, well, looks like we're going to lose anyways. Lovestruck Beast, like any adventure card, to pop off with Innkeeper. And I think let's just go to game 3. Okay. Run it back. So we saw Liliana could bring in Needle, but I don't think that's too necessary. I think 2 Thoughtseizes is fine. I'm always thinking about how many Thoughtseizes I want in post-board against them. It's always up in the air, in my opinion. There's like really no concrete game plan in that sense. I think 2 is fine. So we're going to be on the play. I think I'd rather have 2 than 1, for example. On the draw, maybe 1 is a bit better. But honestly, like, it seems like all mid-range players in Pioneer never cut Thoughtseize. Which I feel like is probably incorrect for the most part. I think we should be trimming. I don't think we should be cutting completely. But I think trimming for sure. Okay. Pretty decently well-rounded hand. Looks like we... well, I guess we can go... potentially... Do I want to play Cottage turn 1 or just Boseiju Heart's Desire? It's a little close. If we go Cottage... I think there's no downside to doing this, or very little downside. Like, we don't play Foulmire Knight next turn. Like, if we draw Innkeeper is the only kind of downside of this game plan. Because then we wouldn't be able to go Innkeeper plus Foulmire Knight. But I think this is the way our hand is set up right now. I think this is fine. Just get the 1/1 down earlier. No, actually, I don't know. Maybe because we could draw like Thoughtseize as well. So yeah, maybe I just take Invoke. Okay, maybe Cottage was the correct land to play there. Yeah, or Fatal Push. Okay. Yeah, because this turn we would have untapped Cottage, tapped Boseiju, and the 1/1, and they would be at 18, so yeah. But probably just should have done that. That's okay though. Okay, opponent makes the tough decision of playing a Bankbuster. Draw Thoughtseize, which is not terrible, but I think I just want to go Lovestruck Beast. Pass turn. Would love to see an Innkeeper, Dreadknight. They go immediately to draw, okay. They do have 7 cards in hand. And another Thoughtseize, alright. So we have Decay, Trophy, Tire Sunder to get rid of this. I took Murderous Rider, okay, sure. Okay, land is fine, I suppose. Although being tapped is kind of annoying for not being able to go Profane Insight. That's okay. 2 Trespassers, alright. Okay, not a bad draw by any means. I don't think we really need to kill this right now, just because we already have a good attack. So I think I just want to draw to just hit my land drops, or otherwise leave up a push or just play my Foulmire Knight. Okay, nice. So yeah, let's play land. Go to attacks. If they had open mana, I probably would have played Foulmire Knight pre-combat, just in case they had push for a token here. But I think now let's just go play Foulmire Knight, leave up push. And they're at 4. Cottage, Hive are great right now. So they drew the Haunted Ridge. So they have 2 lands and 1 unknown right now in hand. Okay, so let's just start by going Heartless Act. Fatal Push. I suppose maybe just attacking with Hive could have been like equally good here. We could now just put them down to 2 though. If we attacked with Hive, oh, they have Sokenzin. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe attacking with Hive was just a bit better there. I think this just really puts them out of any outs though, getting rid of Bankbuster like that. Let's go Hive. And got... So they need push in hand, I suppose. So they need to block and then push Hive. Or other removal spell. Okay, and they have it. They're hanging on by a thread, that's for sure. Okay, so they stomped our token and then played Bone Crusher Giant. We fortunately just have some pretty decent 1/1s to play here. I could still swing in. And I guess they need, then yeah, push doesn't even do it. Okay, cool. Little awkward match here against Rakdos, but feels good to get them. Don't think they drew incredibly well, but they did have double Thoughtseize. This game, which proved to be not particularly good against us, with us just kind of, you know, top decking a bit better on average than them, I would say. But yeah, feels good, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, match number 2 on the play. Gonna mulligan that one. Wow, another pretty bad one. Go down to 5. Okay, let's keep this. I guess put back what, like, one beast and a shadow. I think I like keeping Foulmire Knight. Spikefield Cave, alright. Just another 2-for-1, technically, right? Hopefully we draw a land. Oh, okay. If not a land, Dreadknight's actually fine. So if they have Make Disappear right here, there's not really a difference of playing Dread Whispers or just the Dreadknight. So I think I want to go for Dread Whispers just to try to hit a land. Okay, wonderful. And just pass turn. So against creativity, game 1, don't have too many ways of interacting with them. But post-board we do have Duress, Go Blank, Tear Sunder. Ooh, and look at that draw, jeez. Very nice. Oopsies. Yeah, true land there. So yeah, I think now I'll just play out my Foulmire Knight. So trigger Fable. We have a decent board state. They discard creativity and a Make Disappear. So what does that mean? They may have another creativity in hand, right? Wow, Sheoldred is pretty good as well. I think I just want to kill this Shaman token. Swing in. So they probably can't really creativity next turn, so yeah, I think this is just fine. They tapped out a Spell Pierce, so makes me think they definitely don't have that card. I think doing this is good. Like, we could play Sheoldred for sure, but then they could still potentially attack, then go creativity, targeting the token plus the treasure token. Okay, it discards Fable on land. And pass, okay. So I'm thinking they have, gosh, I always forget the name of this card. 4 mana, discard a card, draw 2, make 2 treasures. And yeah, I guess I suppose we can go Lovestruck Beast plus Shadow. It's actually not bad. Still just dead to creativity, though. So maybe just going Sheoldred is the best play. Still going to start by attacking, though. Wow, and they let it resolve. Huh. Okay. So if they have creativity in hand, I guess they could go for it here. Yeah. But they only have it for 1. Rather, no, they do have 2, sorry. Yeah, unfortunate. So, don't really think there's a way of playing around this. Yep, that is a worm. Okay. Alright. Let's go to game 2. So we get Duress, Terrace Under, Go Blank. I think is about it. I guess Heartless Act is fine. Maybe not, though. I think the Murderous Riders are just whatever. Can maybe trim like an Innkeeper, and then Foulmire Knight and a Shadow. And then, push. Yeah, sure. This is a matchup where I do miss Glissas, though, for sure. Gliss is actually really good in this matchup. And Shadow, not so much. We have a pretty nice hand, though, for sure. We got turn 1 Innkeeper, turn 2 Dreadknight. Draw a card. And then turn 3 Lovestruck Beast. But yeah, this is definitely a matchup where not having Glissa, not having Liliana definitely hurts us just a little bit. Okay, Volcanic Spite. Sure. And I do draw a card. Okay, unfortunate that we just drew another land. And unfortunate we can't just go Lovestruck Beast because we lost our 1/1. always turn 3 Fable from these guys, I swear. But we always have push, to be fair. Just shocking the tomb because life total doesn't really matter too much in this matchup. Okay, discards land and make disappear. Mire, okay. Okay, so if we activate Hive, we're already swinging for 9. I guess Hive does make that lethal. They're pretty likely to have removal, I would say, but I think we're probably just supposed to make them have it at this point. Yeah, okay. Swing for 6. And then have lethal next turn, most likely. Or I guess, no, they do have blocker now, so maybe not. Okay, that's a great draw. Let's go with that. And I think we activate Hive as well. I think just keep pressuring them is what we want to be doing. Just keep on presenting lethal. Impulse, okay. Okay. So they had it, unfortunately, but still forced. Oh, they have another removal spell? Bro, okay. Well, at the very least, we can let this happen and then kill their reflection. And then I guess they still need another removal spell for to stay alive. So I guess we're not in terrible shape, but just some interesting interactions there. Okay, and yeah, that's like a really good draw. And I think I'm just gonna get my value right away here. Just draw like Thoughtseize or Duress. Okay, I concede. Cool. So we didn't even need our discard spells that game. We just pressured them, had opportune times to cast our fatal pushes, and just kind of enough there, which is pretty cool. Also, Lovestruck Beast was just so good. Any changes? I think I'm just gonna run it back. Could maybe go like -1 go blink for the extra Heartless Act, but meh, I think that's okay. Okay, could keep. Again, no discard spells, but I think that's gonna have to be okay. Ooh, and Tomb is a really good draw. However, they are representing Fiery Impulse. So I think I actually may just play Castle Locthwain, or I guess we could just play still the Overgrown Tomb, but tapped. Yeah, like it denies us of having turn 2 Dreadknight, because now we're gonna be going. Well, you know, I guess either way we wouldn't have had turn 2 Dreadknight, so I guess this is fine. Because now we're just always going Innkeeper plus Foulmire Knight. Oh, they have Make Disappear. Okay, sure. Fair enough. So I guess they kind of got us there. We played around removal, they just had counter. Ooh, into Fable. That is not good. That is not good. So I guess I'm gonna just play 2 creatures here. So if they could kill one of them, they still don't feel the best about attacking. I think I do just block with my Dreadknight. Let's start with Dread Whispers. Okay. I think I just want to leave up my trophy. Pretty scared of a creativity here. Just they have like so much mana. So many game objects. Although I guess they don't have triple red. But yeah, I thought they were pretty likely to just draw into it. Hardcast Shark Typhoon. Okay, glad we have trophy then. So that makes me think they just don't have creativity. Okay, what do we want to do now? So we can start by attacking. So we have 5 mana. Can just go Lovestruck Beast, Dreadknight. Wouldn't get the extra 1/1, but I think that's probably just like the most aggressive play that we should be making here. Maybe trying to draw discard spell with Dread Whispers was maybe a bit better, but I think that seems more of like a next turn thing to do. If that makes sense. Tapping really quickly. Okay, draws a card. Another Fable. Sheoldred. Okay, not bad. Yeah, okay, let's just go attack. Again, unfortunate we don't really have any way of interacting with them right now. But at least we have the most powerful offensive play here, right? And do we play Dreadknight? I think I am. Well, we could actually play Shadow. It's kind of tough. Yeah, I think Shadow's actually better. Oh, they did that incorrectly. Okay, well, let's see what they discard, if anything. I do have a Sheoldred in play. Okay, Steam Vents and Fiery Impulse. So it looks like they're just trying to dig to creativity, if I had to guess. Two mana. Oh, gonna kill Sheoldred. Okay. I would say that's pretty good for us. They have to use 2 spells. They're at 7 now. Really would love to draw a 1/1. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Okay. So I could still have Make Disappear, so kind of want to start with Dread Whispers. Push is also great. Okay, let's go Heart's Desire. And please no Make... I guess we could have just played Heart's Desire right after that to play around. Even the casualty Make Disappear. Okay, whatever. So let's go to attacks. Impulse. So they're going to try to draw into a Fiery Impulse. Okay. Okay, I think I just want to push. So if we push, then they have to block Lovestruck Beast, and then they are, yeah, taking lethal. Man, yeah, exactly lethal. Okay, wow. Kind of, I'm not sure. Like, was it, I guess they drew, they had, oh, I guess they drew some cards here. They had, like, what, 40 cards in their deck, so, you know, it's, I guess creativity does this sometimes, where they just don't draw into creativity despite digging for it. And our pressure felt really, really good. Again, both of these post-sideboard matches or games, we didn't draw discard spells, but still just our pressure plus the interaction that we did have was just absolutely perfect. Dreadknight, Lovestruck Beast, these cards just proved to be very, very aggressive and just very good at getting the opponent dead when we need them to be dead, which feels very good. A Shadow even here was not bad, and yeah, feels really good. See you guys for the next one. Okay, match 3 on the draw. Looks like we're gonna have to make yet another mulligan. Okay, we could keep this despite being a little awkward. Guess I'll put back Takenuma. Opponent kept 7. Ooh, another Rakdos deck. Yuck. Okay. Probably gonna lose this game, if I had to guess. Man, a lot of Rakdos. I haven't been seeing Rakdos that much recently, which is kind of funny how we're seeing it now. They take 1 Thoughtseize. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's use the other one. Bankbuster Liliana, another Thoughtseize. They don't have double black though. Okay, let's take that Thoughtseize, I suppose. We do have Decay for Bankbuster. So if they don't draw a double black the next 2 turns, we may actually kind of be fine here. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, and they have Fable. Yuck. So, I was just going to say Dreadknight would be perfect. Okay, sweet. So let's go Dreadknight. Heart's Desire. Pass. Discards Mountain, and then it's a nice looking mountain. So yeah, drawing Dreadknight makes their Edict a lot worse. Which is great for us, obviously. Oh, maybe should have actually played that castle. Wasn't thinking about that. Another Dreadknight, okay. So let's start by attacking. And they do block. Interesting. Trample. So I think I'm still going to go for this one. Despite having this one in hand, just drawing land is really good. Okay, or just something else we could discard. Really nice that we have been drawing Dreadknight though, in this matchup. Oh, they make me sack a creature. Interesting. So they want to keep the card in hand. Oh, it's a land. What are they gonna do? Okay. So I think we just go like that, right? Sheoldred. I really want to hit a land. I feel like just going Dreadknight isn't enough. I think I'm gonna get a little greedy. Innkeeper. Interesting. Yeah, let's play that. I'm fine discarding Sheoldred, I think, right now. Because we're so choked on mana, and Innkeeper with this lineup seems pretty good, right? Their best draw is just like removal, like Stomp, right? But pretty fair interactive matchup so far, or game rather so far, which is awesome to see for sure. Dreadknight just like so good, and that Decay is still really freaking good, as we saw there. Kroxa. Wow, that's a really good draw. Dang. Okay, so now we'd love to draw like a push. Shadow. Dang. No fourth land is tough. Tough. Can't do anything. I guess we just have a lot of Dreadknights, so let's keep the Shadow. Oh, rather, we can't keep both. My bad. So I guess I'm chump blocking. Okay, so there's a land finally. Really need to try removal here. Yeah. It's really tough, but I think we're supposed to go... I don't know. Because we could... Yeah, maybe just actually going this Dreadknight would have been a bit better. This play is better in the long game, but maybe we're kind of too restricted at this point where we can't really make a play like this. Okay. Awkward that that's the removal we drew, but it's okay. So we are dead to removal. Couldn't have played around that, I don't think, in any way. Because they edict, then go removal, and then we're just dead. Yeah, if we had drawn our 4th land a bit earlier, I think we're winning this game. It's pretty tough. Okay. Okay. I think we're just dead here. Yeah. Let's go to the next one. That was really unfortunate. Okay, so invokes, tear asunder, go blank. Lantern as well can't be too bad, but I'm not too sure about that. Also just like extra removal doesn't seem the worst. So we're on the play now. So let's try the 2 Thoughtseize thing. Maybe we don't need too much removal. Actually, trophy doesn't seem too ideal. Oh, and you're right, the shadow is what I was thinking. So maybe actually just go like that. Actually, let's go like this maybe. Meh, that's just keeping the trophy. 1 shadow I think is fine. But the deck felt really good there, just not drawing lands. Kind of cost us the game, but yeah, it's kind of crazy the amount of card advantage we could get off of just like Innkeeper, Dreadknight, or just Dreadknight by itself, right? Okay. It's fine. Actually pretty good, right? Let's start with Cottage. Actually, wow, this is really, if they don't have Thoughtseize, this is a really good hand. Ooh, actually, is it? Nah, it's not. It's still really good. But I was thinking we could go like turn 1 Innkeeper, turn 2 Innkeeper, Foulmire Knight, draw 2 cards, but we can't with the mana right now. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Still have a great turn 2 play. Yeah, that's what I was kind of getting at in the deck tech, with the amount of utility lands we have now. Like Castle Locthwain is really often a tap land in my experience. Okay, so let's go. Let's put this on. We have Invoke Despair, so yeah, just put this on black. Bam, bam. Sweet, pass. Yeah, Castle is just like really oftentimes a tap land in my experience, and so adding that plus the cottages, plus the hives, cutting on Blooming Marsh, it kind of hurts. Honestly. Hurts my soul. Okay, do we go with a naked Innkeeper? I guess so. Wow, and a push. Brutal. Okay. Not bad. Decay is actually really good as well here. Let's go with Decay Fable. Play Murderous Rider. Maybe keeping second Innkeeper was good. I don't know. I didn't really read them to have a second removal spell, but maybe that's actually a little loose by me. Ah, of course this always happens. Hate that so much. Yeah, Abrupt Decay has been so good this match. Okay, let's just go Sheoldred. Oh, don't let the... Okay, I was going to say, don't let their last card be a removal spell. That'd be brutal. Okay. Wow, look at that draw. Okay. That is fine by me. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so if we attack with Sheoldred, then yeah, there's no way they can kill it with push. Okay. Okay, cool. That felt really good. Triple Innkeeper draw obviously is going to be good against them, but wow. Okay. Change anything on the draw. So do we want to try going down to one Thoughtseize on the draw now? The thing is, what would I bring in? Extra Heartless Act, Shadow. Let's go Heartless Act. Let's try it. I think that's a bit better on average. Okay, game 3. We have this hand. I think I'm gonna keep. Against midrange, I don't necessarily mind keeping 5 land opening hands like this. Innkeeper and Invoke Despair also are just great in the matchup, so there's that. Don't like drawing lands off the top, obviously, but it may happen. Don't like seeing that. Ooh, come on. Jeez. No real point in playing out Innkeeper right now. Jeez. Okay, look, Dreadknight, come on. Swift End, it's actually not terrible. At least we can Swift end their Shaman token, then go turn 4 Innkeeper plus Murderous Rider, potentially. If we don't draw anything better. They go immediately draw. Interesting. And Thoughtseize. Yuck. Okay, yeah, I guess we do this now. I think they're pretty likely to take the removal. Slash, 2 for 1. Now they're pretty priced into taking Innkeeper. Leaving us with Invoke is nice. Not incredibly ideal, obviously, because we just don't have anything else, but is still, of course, good in the matchup. Man, if they didn't have Bankbuster, I would feel a bit better about our situation. Actually, like a good amount better, but it's okay. It seemed like the way they activated Bankbuster that quickly seemed like they were kind of light on lands. Or maybe they just didn't have another, what, like a 2-mana play? I guess. I don't know. They're really thinking about this though. They take Innkeeper. Okay. Man, can I get something else? Jeez. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we have Invoke Despair next turn. Yeah, so they keep on drawing, which is, I guess, like, even if they're not light on lands, is still a good play for them. Just draw, draw, draw. And yeah, I guess let's just go Invoke Despair. So draw two very good ones. It's actually really nice for us. So we could honestly maybe just like beat them in the card advantage race. Potentially. Although Bankbusters are tough to beat. They don't have 5th land either. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So let me start Profane Insight. Oh, wow, another Invoke, okay. Then go Innkeeper, Foulmire. Okay. So if we like draw some removal spells here, and maybe another adventure creature, we could definitely turn the tide, I would think. Just because like the Invoke isn't too good against the Bankbusters and the tokens. What? Why are they doing this? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Sure. Okay, swing for 8. Sure, I guess so, yeah. Do I just jump block right now? I don't really have any other good blocks. Well, I guess if they activate Den. Okay, I'll take it for a turn. Push. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. And they tapped out of their Bankbusters, so they can't sack those. So I think let's just go push this guy. Invoke. really interesting game. Just both players having a lot of resources. We definitely kind of have been flooding, but the few draws that have been non-lands have been pretty good, to be fair. But yeah, it looks like they hit their land, their 5th land last turn, so it looks like they probably just have 5 non-lands, unfortunately, right? Hair Sunder. Interesting. And another land. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Draw a card. Okay. Man, can I draw something else? Jeez. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna pass and then maybe end step Takenuma. Honestly, Profane Insight. Like, getting back Innkeeper is not guaranteed to be good. Man, this sucks. Wow, and they drew Croxa. Jeez. Kind of interesting they're drawing here and not just escaping. Do I Tire Sunder or Heartless Act? I think I Tire Sunder. Honestly, plussing here is actively good for us because of Castle. Not that we're activating it here, but it's just kind of funny. And yeah, we can't even go. I guess now we're just hoping to draw into like or mill into a Sheoldred or something. Okay. Thing is, they just have Edict. Man. Ugh. So maybe I was thinking like maybe we want to Tire Sunder the Liliana, Heartless Act, the Bankbuster. But at that point I didn't have maybe milling over Sheoldred on my mind, but not like that is a very likely scenario because it wasn't. It just happened, but maybe not the best excuse. Yeah, unfortunate. It's good to kind of notice though that both games we're losing here, games 1 and 3, are games that we either missed our land drops quite severely. Game 1 we were stuck on 3 lands forever, and then this game 3 we're just really flooding out. So that's okay, you know. That's magic. It'll happen at some times, at some points, and I'd rather lose like that, honestly, than lose by like making mistakes. Because then I can just be like, okay, variance. Or Yeah, like, okay, variance, and not like, okay, my deck is bad, or I played badly, you know. Which, that first one, my deck is bad, has been a quite the struggle for me with playing black-green, pretty much the only thing I'm playing, right? You definitely do get smacked sometimes, so it feels good to have this sort of data, or this sort of gameplay going on, rather than just, you know, drawing well and still losing severely. Okay, opponent's taking forever here. I think I may just concede, but I guess I'll see you guys when they come back. Okay, they're back. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna escape Crooksaw, then activate Castle, and really unfortunate that we have to discard the wait, do we? Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to discard the removal spell. Else we're dead to the Bankbuster. Was trying to draw another non-land there, but it's okay. Okay. See you guys for the next one. Okay, match 4 on the play, and yes, we have a finally good opening hand. Feels good. So again here, really no reason to play out turn 1 Innkeeper, so I'll just go tap land and pass. Deck has been feeling really good so far. We're 2-1. We got Rakdos and Creativity, and then lost against Rakdos, so fair matchups, fair gameplay. It's been feeling pretty good. And I have been liking so far cutting Glissa, having Shadows over. It's not like Shadows like incredibly better than Glissa. It's just Glissa is not necessarily so well oriented right now. Ooh, okay. Mono green. So this will be an interesting matchup. So this is a matchup where we can just go Innkeeper because they have no removal. Just be mana efficient. Okay. Karn, okay. Straight up, sure. Let's see what they get. Just a land. Great. Let's kill that, and then just go, I think just go Sheoldred. Pretty easily. So my guess is they have Cavalier, right? If they went for that. Which is good for them if we don't draw like Shadow, right? Honestly, like in matchups like this, like I really don't mind having the 4th Shadow in the sideboard. Like we already have decent, like we could bring in 5 really effective cards with Extinction Events and Needles, and I guess extra Heartless Act, Invoke Despair somewhat is alright. So they have Nykthos, unfortunately. So if we kill Cavalier, We could trophy nick those. If we kill Cavalier, they're gonna get back just another Cavalier. How do we feel about that? I guess not the best. It allows us to get in 5 damage. I guess if we're trophying the Nykthos though, there's not too much pressure in needing to kill them right away because they can't really or they wouldn't be able to do anything too oppressive next turn. They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana if they hit their land drop. They have Storm either way. Yeah, I think it will just trophy the Nykthos and only do that. Oh, and perfect. Just draw a shadow. Okay. Sweet. So, yeah, let's just do that right now. Kiora, okay. And Storm, okay. So, cool. So they hit Nykthos, but at least they didn't hit like another Cavalier or Troll, for example. So we could attack in pretty well. Thoughtseize was a pretty nice draw too. So we could do everything. Let's see, are they gonna have Storm mana next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Potentially, if they hit their land drop. I guess let's check that out. Yeah, I don't think there's a world where I'm activating Hive here. Okay, so take the Storm, I suppose. And hope they don't draw land. Or does Kira push them over the edge? Actually didn't do the math on that, because that gets them positive by 1 mana with Nykthos. I think it actually does. Yeah, with the elf 5 and then 2, 4, yeah, almost exactly. Oh, but they play Cavalier. I think they maybe could have had 10 mana there, I don't know. Oh, they just... okay. Or they could just mill over into another Nykthos. Just make it easy on them. So I think as long as they don't hit Karn plus Kira, we should be fine. Okay, cool. Tortoise, where'd that come from? From their hand? I thought they had no cards in hand. Okay. So they're at 3. If we swing in with all, including, or we just have lethal, right? We push elf. No, because they block Sheoldred with Cavalier. That kind of sucks. So I guess our best bet is to just go Hive, get rid of the storm from the graveyard, hope they don't draw into Karn or another storm. Yeah, because if we push elf, attack, then yeah, we only put them down to 2. They kill our Sheoldred, so that doesn't make sense. Attack with Hive, they block Sheoldred. They could wait. Am I stupid? Okay, activate Hive. Go swing with everything. They block, and then they can double block, then we still have them dead. Okay, let's do that. Right, block. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just took me a while. Thanks for being patient. Okay. So, potentially get all these. The question is, do we want all of them? Not sure. Definitely want to keep in all my removal, all my discard. I guess Innkeeper is probably like not really good in this matchup. Same thing with Foulmire Knight. And then trim like a Lovestruck Beast. It's either that or like the second Invoke Despair. We are on the draw, so maybe Invoke wouldn't be the best, but I think I'm willing to keep it in. Keep the 2 in. Okay. No green mana. No turn 1 way of killing an elf. Or discarding it because they're on the play. So, I'm mulligan. I think we could do better. This is not very much better. Opponent kept 7. We're just like never winning with this hand, but do we go down to 5? I guess so. Okay, so at least there's interaction. Let's just I guess keep this like this. Okay. No turn 3 play from them. We do not hit third land though. Tortoise. Yuck. Oh, well, I guess that's not too... Oh, they just hit a forest. Okay. Okay, let's just kill that. I guess we're not doing terribly if we keep on hitting lands. Oh, I messed this up. I should have swift ended in response. My bad. Wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking just, okay, kill it before combat. At least this is fine if we draw land. Ugh. Okay, I think best played now. Let's go name Karn, play Dreadknight. Cityscape, ugh, that's disgusting. Wow. Man, what do we even do? Guess I'm just trophying the leveler. Man, what a terrible misplay. Just really put us out of the game. I guess we were on him 11-5, but I should have seen that. Okay. Let's put that behind us. Honestly, Terrace Under might be better than the 4th Dreadknight, knowing that they have main deck Cityscape Leveler. It's maybe too much removal? I don't know. Kind of want the 4th Lovestruck Beast as well on the play. Just go like that. Yeah, because we have like 15 creatures, which is like pretty fine, right? I guess 3 of them are more so removal spells. I don't know. Like, I've had so many games against Mono Green where I just kill everything they have and I can't do anything. But obviously we need pressure as well, so it's tough to say. I think Terra Cinder's nice though. Like, even just 4 mana exile a Cavalier oftentimes isn't the worst. Or can oftentimes just be what we need. So I think it's alright. Also, only just realized this, but Dreadknight isn't particularly good against them, although I think it is better than Innkeeper Foulmire Knight. And, you know, can just be a 2-mana 3/2 beater if we need it to be. So I think it's fine. Okay. It's a good hand. Pretty good hand. I love having Thoughtseize plus Needle for sure. Let's see what they got going. They had to mulligan to 6 as well. Okay. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna Needle Karn, and then we could take Troll. Or take Cavalier. I think I'll take the Troll. I think taking Oath of Nissa is a little greedy. Trying to keep them off lands, right? I think that's a little greedy. Oh, and they don't even hit a land. Okay, cool. So that's really good for us. Oh, and we draw into another Thoughtseize. Okay, so I don't think we need to cast that just yet. They have 5 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I just kind of want to take the time to get my Needle down. If they drew Boseiju, you know, it's not the best, but whatever. Don't think that's incredibly likely. And Lovestruck Beast is a fine beater for us, so far so good. Okay, another Thoughtseize, and I have no play. So I think I'm just gonna... Sucks if they have Troll, but I'm gonna go with my Lovestruck Beast. Okay, unfortunate. So let's try to get them to block, then we could decay the enchantment if they want to do that. It's not like the best trade for us, but at least it's something we could do. Let's keep them off their mana. Let's Thoughtseize first though. Oh, they drew a second card. Okay, that's pretty unlucky for them. So let's take the Tortoise first, 4-drop. Decay that. Decay has been so good this league, for sure. And yeah, nothing. Sweet. Yeah, looks like we've got this one, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I think I like that over just playing Sheoldred, to be honest. Sweet. Okay. We drew really well that game, for sure. But yeah, feels great to get mono green, obviously, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Okay, match 5. On the play, I guess we could keep this. Not the best, not the worst. 3-1. Deck has felt really good, for sure. Uh-oh. Ooh. No turn 1 elf. If this is mono green, it's actually really good for us on the play. Haven, though. Okay. Okay, so let's just go Shadow, swing in for 3. I don't think Boseijuing there was correct. Sucks if they have Kiora though, for sure. Up the beanstalk. That's really interesting. Okay. And an elf. Interesting. So what do we even do now? I feel like I want to swift end the Kiora. Right. Let's attack them first, though. Do 1 activation. Go like this. I think we're supposed to cut them on mana right now, rather than card draw. Also, it's not necessarily confirmed that they're gonna be able to hit this turn, or trigger this. And honestly, we may just not care about their card advantage. They do have Karn. They could get Needle for Shadow. Yeah. Which is pretty good. Definitely slows us down a little bit. Push is actually pretty good. We can just actually Boseiju the Needle. Boseiju Needle, swing them for 2, swing Karn for 3, push the elf. Do we have enough mana for that? Yeah. Okay. This allows us to save our Swift End for a Cavalier or something, which I think is best. So they have 6 mana. Alright, wow. It's pretty good for them. They just hit Rakdos and Elf, though. Okay. So not the worst. So... think... definitely want to kill Kiora. If we kill Kiora, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So no Storm, which is actually quite crucial. So let's swing in. No blocks, so 4, could put them to 2, or just put them to 5. Play Innkeeper? I don't think playing Innkeeper really does much in this game. Let's put them to 5. Another Beanstalk, okay. Beanstalk is pretty cool in their deck for sure. Elf, Elf, Elf. Okay. Interesting. So they could for sure storm the festival next turn. Dreadknight, fine draw, I suppose. Well, can they actually storm? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or they, yeah, no, they for sure can. They have a lot of devotion. So let's go. Innkeeper, Foulmire Knight, Treasure Out Trophy, okay, and then Dreadknight. Shoot another Rakdos. Uh-oh. So now if they storm to Karn, we could be in not the best shape. Although, if they go... oh, they actually draw 2 cards too, which is kind of scary. Just no Karn, no Kiora would be ideal for us. Okay, 2 Cavaliers. Get another Rakdos though. And another Rakdos. So hopefully they didn't draw anything too good. Pelucranos. Okay, wow. Interesting. So that was pretty good for them, actually. Okay, let's start by drawing a card. Because having lifelink is really good. Really good for them. I guess just put another creature on the board. That's probably the best we could do. Okay, I like that draw. Just a land though. And this, okay, yeah. So I think we're still not attacking, right? So we could edict away elf, but then they just, then, yeah, no attacks. Okay, guess I am passing again. Maybe I actually should have attacked with the shadows there. That could have been the play. Just trying to draw into Sheoldred, basically. Okay, so at least we could kill this Polychronos now. And the lifelink token if we need. I don't think Thoughtseizing is right. That's probably just a land. So yeah, let's do that. Oh right, and it, yeah, gotcha. And yeah, I guess we can't even attack now. Okay. Yeah, can't really attack. Probably should have just done that on their turn then. Uh-oh, what is this? Yeah, okay. So, they can get Cityscape Leveler. Right? Yeah. Draw 3 cards. Yup. Man, I just really need to draw into a Sheoldred. Yeah. I wonder what they cut for these cards. So what is this killing? Just a shadow. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I should have for sure waited on that Heartless Act. And the True Storm Festival. Yeah, wow, okay. So, what was that? Just a troll? Kiora. I guess we edict now to get rid of card. For next turn, I guess. Edict is just like not getting any better, I think, as more and more time goes on. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, they have 13 cards in their deck? I just realized that. What the heck? Man, we've really seen everything. They're taking a while to think about this. I'm not exactly sure what that means. We basically need to draw Portal to Phyrexia. Okay. We need to draw Sheoldred plus removal spell in the top two cards. To play Sheoldred and then have him survive for a turn through the Cityscape Leveler. Sack 3 creatures. Okay. 1. 2. Then do I second extra Innkeeper? I think probably. 3. Gonna swing in? No, okay. Yeah, I think we're just like really actually dead. I don't think we can even activate Castle this turn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate. Really interesting game. But yeah, let's just go to game number 2. Yeah, all these cards seem really good against them. I think let's probably just make the same sideboarding as last time. cut the Innkeepers, cut the Foulmire Knights, and it was like a 1 Dreadknight, right? Seems pretty decent. The Terror Senders and Invokes get a lot better against them because they do have Beanstalk. Oh, man, even if this hand had 1 more land, it would be keepable. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna mulligan, and this is just not very good. They keep 7. Yeah. So I think I named Kiora here. Rather than Karn. I think that offers them like the fastest start. And yeah, I'm just gonna play Lovestruck Beast rather than Shadow, just because I have no removal in hand. See, I can't even play my Sheoldred next turn though, too. It's really unfortunate. What's that 5 mana? Cavalier? Yeah. Ah, jeez. That's unfortunate. So they get Leveler, kill our Sheoldred, then we need to draw removal. Ah, jeez. Ugh, disgusting. I guess we just didn't draw removal this game. We had them for a second there, but... Oh gosh. Oh, no. Now I'm just able to do more stuff. Okay. Man, how did they have all this? They still have 2 cards in hand too. I guess they drew a few off Kiora. God. This mono green deck feels a lot or has felt a lot worse than the other one that we just played against. Maybe they just drew better, we drew worse, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna concede, I think. I guess I'll take my draw step, but... Okay, another car, and now I can see that. Okay, well, kind of 3-2. Yeah, that one felt a lot worse than the other one. Not really entirely sure why. But yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys for the next one, or for the wrap up, that is. Okay, so post league 3-2. The deck felt really good for sure. So we lost to Mono Green and Rakdos, but also won against Mono Green and Rakdos, and then won against, what was the other deck? Oh, Creativity, right? Yeah, so pretty like even results all around. I'm not disappointed by any means, and even actually pretty satisfied with the shadows and how they played out. Great against Mono Green. Really crucial to have access to that kind of way of interacting with them. Game 1, I think, is really crucial. Yeah, sideboard plan against them as I guess fine. Like, we didn't see extinction vents, I don't think, at all. Yeah, the up the beanstalk was pretty interesting from them. I don't think that should be too much of a worry. If anything, it's probably a bit better for us on average, just because that probably means they have less ramp capabilities, and we don't really care too much about card draw if, like, the name of our game is to just disrupt their ramp, and you know, the name of, and that being just like the best game plan for us. So I think that's fine. Murderous Riders were fine. Could maybe see going down to 2 though. I think I like the numbers elsewhere. Wasn't really dissatisfied with anything, maybe other than the Edict. Decay was super good this league. So really impressed by that. May consider adding in another one. Just great against Rakdos. Yeah, great against all 3 matchups actually. So felt really good today. Yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this as opposed to regular midrange. I think this deck is honestly feeling a bit better than regular midrange to me. And the card advantage it has or the card advantage potential it has is really insane. I think I'm going to mess with the mana base just a little bit, just because I was a little dissatisfied with the castles and the cottages. I think I'll work on that just a bit. But yeah, but besides that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.